Hello, everyone. I'm Ixma. I'm Yuan Bo, the editor in charge of History and Humanities books. Today, I'm delighted to introduce our social science books for next week. This week's social science books have a rather distinct characteristic. I'll compare them with history books. History books typically stimulate your thinking by describing events and figures themselves, while social science books abstract, extract, and refine our life experiences, then provoke thought through conceptual reasoning. So now let me introduce the 7 books for this week. We've roughly divided these 7 books into 3 categories. The first category is political books, totaling 3 volumes. The first is the political science classic, Aristotle's Politics. This book explores an eternal question for humanity. That is, whether humans need politics as much as they need salt. If so, what political model should humanity choose to be optimal? The second book is titled Presidents Are Not to Be Trusted, analyzing American politics and its separation of power structure. The third book is Mr. Qian Mu's renowned work, The Gains and Losses of Chinese Political Systems Through the Dynasties. It provides a framework for better understanding the complex evolution of ancient Chinese political institutions. The second category is sociology books, also with 3 volumes. The first is Foucault's classic, Discipline and Punish. It argues modern people are far less free than imagined, with society functioning like an omnipresent prison, influencing and controlling lives. The second book is the sociological classic, Suicide. It reveals that rising suicide rates, while appearing personal choices, actually reflect negative consequences of modern societal development. The third book is Scott's renowned work, Seeing Like a State. It cautions that any extreme social transformation brings enormous disasters to humanity. These 3 books all probe the essence of modern societal operations, which differs somewhat from everyday experience. The third category contains just 1 book titled The Innocent Anthropologist. This book actually narrates how anthropologists distill others' lives and reflect upon them. Well, relatively speaking, this book is lighter and more enjoyable than the 6 we mentioned earlier. So these 7 books we just introduced make up the entire social science list for this week. Here, I'd like to thank the other 2 editors who contributed to this week's content, Li Shouqing and Wu Xuan. Additionally, next week's lifestyle books will be recommended by our lifestyle editor, Zuo Mi. That's all for this editor's recommendation. Thank you, everyone.